Hello. What is up? What is up? This is your buddy alertwolf, gonna bring you another anime review. This time, I'm doing it on Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. Ooh. This is gonna be a 4-part, sort of bi-monthly show that they're doing. It's basically a series of specials, short specials, as the first episode was only 18 minutes long. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a short series. And right now it's up on YouTube. But I saw the first episode, and it was pretty good, actually, believe it or not. Basically, this is happening in the original Gundam storyline, and the first episode has to do with a battle, sort of. They're in the wreckage of a colony, and there are two sides right now. We have obviously the Zeon side and their Federation side in this conflict, and basically they're looking through the wreckage, and the Zeon side, they have with themselves they have some sniper cannons, the high beam sniper cannons, and they're able to take out targets. Basically, I will say this, cinematically speaking, the way they shot this, it was very cool, very high-end stuff. We didn't really get a good chance to understand everything about this, other than the main two characters. One's into jazz, the other one is into sort of like an emo rock type music, and they like to play their music while they fight. All right, and it's real short. The vibe of this one is completely different from the Mobile Suit, the different Mobile Suit Gundam series that's out now, Iron-Blooded Orphans. And that's because the way they did this, the brutality is still the same, but it starts off, our main characters are getting into their our main character is getting into a mobile suit, not a Gundam. They're aboard a ship, and when the enemy snipers hit them, they hit them hard, and basically our main guy gets hit with one of the first shots, but he got hit in the head and was able to eject. The rest of his squad got taken out with direct hits. And long-term communications was a problem, so they couldn't coordinate this to better figure it out. On top of that, the enemy had 3 snipers firing from various locations using cabling to connect their communication. So this gave them greater range to be set up, and harder to triangulate the sniper fire because it was coming from 3 different directions. But our boy managed to figure out which sniper that got him, or one of the snipers in the Rick Dome and using his shuttle, his escape pod, flew over to the Gundam and freaking knocked on the dude's door. The dude opens the door. He's like, "What?" Bang, bang! Shot him in the head. Stole his Gundam, and the mission was compromised, and they pulled the other guys out of there. They show you they show you the consequences of war. You know, different characters. People were in love with him, this and that, and oh, he killed this guy, and oh, he got promoted for that. Because he survived the battle, he's the only one able to wield the Gundam Thunderbolt. Now, the new Gundam. Now, his unit had 2 shields, and now this Gundam has 4 shields. It's bluish. It's cool looking, and it seems to be pretty powerful. He has beam weapons on there, and the enemy ace was asked by one of the professors and scientists to the one that was in love with the dude that died, to avenge the dude that died. When they saw this guy go on the footage, and this is what I mean by cinematic brilliance. They showed you the footage of this Gundam twiddling along to some jazz music coming at him from the point of view of the camera of the opposite mobile suit. And so it was a first-person perspective of, like, almost reminded me of, like, you're in a video game and you're getting your ass handed to you and you just done. But the cool thing is they defeat, you know, the guy. They get they die, and the opposite team sees the defeat through the monitor, and they zoom in on the face. They're like, this enemy mobile suit is powerful. They zoom in on the face, and they're like, Gundam, and like the room got silence, and like it's like that somebody just took shit. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody just farted in the middle of the room. Like shit just got real. Shit just got real to these guys, because Gundams are a thing, and they know if a Gundam's involved, holy fuck, we're in trouble. And they were like, shit, it's a Gundam. So that's pretty cool, the terrified nature. Some of the other subplot going on is our main character. He's blonde dude with weird spiky electric looking hair, of course, and he's older. I know that was he's not your typical 16-year-old character. He's clearly looks like he's in his 20s. And the captain of the ship, who also got promoted young, is also a blonde chick, and you know they're fucking angrily at each other, you know, so they're dating, and crew seems to be only tolerant of that, to use them for what they are, you know, heroes that die young, and that's what they are to them. So they're like, with cursed lineage, apparently, meaning the lineage has to do with a lot of other stuff. You know, a lot of other things. Now, basically, I think this is according to, I looked it up. This is Universal Century 0079. Alright, so there we are. Engaged in the fierce battle at the Thunderbolt sector. Okay, so that makes sense. And so, like I said, there's gonna be 4 episodes. It's gonna air. I think the next episode isn't gonna be out until February. So it's gonna be a while, or something like, I don't know if it's February, but it's gonna be a while before the next. Before the next one airs, but I think they were saying January something if you're part of the fan club, and but it definitely looks cool. I'm trying to see if I could pull up anything else on it. Nah, see, the official site is all in Japanese, so I wasn't able to get too much, but I think think it's February 12th is the next official date. But either way, it's definitely cool, man, and I am super excited to catch the next episode. Now, what am I gonna? I'm gonna need. I was gonna say I was gonna give this for interest 4 out of 5. Thought it was great. Completely different vibe from the other Gundam show, so you don't have that overlapping and like too much Gundam. It's completely different vibes between the two shows. So real interesting. Stay tuned. I will deliver the next review when the next one drops. And when it drops, I will do it, but it's only a 4-parter. This is going to be sort of like the one I did for Digimon. When it comes out, I will hit you with the update. But for now, this is alertwolf signing out. Just telling you to click it up if you like it, comment if you must, subscribe if you can, and share the video if possible. Alright.